Good morning, traders. It's Monday. Woohoo! The start of the week. Today is Monday, the 16th of January, to be exact. And as always, guys, we will look back at Friday's trades. We'll look at today's potential trades, and we'll also look at the important news for today as well. So before I start looking at Friday's trades, you know I have to do three things. Firstly, the Discord channel, guys. Come join it. Yeah, you will be happy if you join it. Yeah, check it out. Lots of knowledge, lots of trade ideas. Yeah, come join. Secondly, guys, don't forget our live stream every Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. Join us for that, guys. Ask me as many questions as you like. I will answer all of them. And then thirdly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then please send us an email and we'll send you the details, guys. All right. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Okay. So, yeah, let's look back at Friday's trades then, guys. So, first of all, let's look at this one. This is pound against the Japanese yen, guys. All right. And we were looking to short this pair. So why were we looking to short it? Let me tell you. So we were in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, came back up, a new lower high. We had this super bearish candle form, okay, little bit news led, but still a super bearish candle. And we just wanted to take price back down to this blue line, guys. All right. And as you can see, that's exactly what happened. And it all happened quite quickly. All right. So, yeah. The trade idea was good. The direction was good. Let's see if we could actually get in on this pair. So let's drop down to the H1 now, guys. And for me, I couldn't trade this pair. I traded Aussie dollar yen, and I'll show you that in a second. But this pair, I just couldn't get in, guys. So as you know, price came down to here. I was looking for a retrace before it came back down. All right. And obviously we didn't get that, but we can still trade potential continuation candles of the trend. And if I zoom in here, guys, the first candle that showed me that was this. This was the candle that told me that, you know, price is continuing in this downtrend on the H1. But the problem is this was my target. All right, and it is pretty much hitting this target. So for me, guys, I just didn't have a trade on this pair. As you can see, it went down even further. But yeah, I didn't have a trade because Aussie dollar yen gave me a better setup. So let's look at Aussie dollar Japanese yen. Where are we? Here we go. So let's start with the day chart, guys, because you need to know the reasons why we entered it. Remember, your day chart and your weekly chart give you your reasons to buy the market, sell the market, or stay the hell out of the market. And then we drop down to the lower time frames to start looking for our execution. All right, so this is the day chart. And again, we were clearly in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs. Yeah, it's kind of ranged a little bit now, but this high never got taken out because this wick closed back below this wick here, only just, but for me that high never broke. All right, so we were still in a downtrend, and again, like pound yen, we got this super bearish candle. And the idea, guys, was just to take down from this bearish candle back down to these daily lows, guys. All right, so that was the idea. And again, price come down. Yeah, I think we've still got a little bit more room on this trade. But let's take a look at H1 now to see how I entered this pair. Itchy nose, guys, itchy nose. Too much information. All right, so yeah, what were we looking for, guys? So this is what I was looking for. Originally, I was looking for this, guys. So price come down, retrace, and then we can come lower. Okay, but again, we didn't get that. We didn't get a retrace. So I was looking for a candle that told me, there's no such word, very bad English, that told me that we could carry on this H1 downtrend. And it was this candle here, guys. All right. So I entered on the close of this candle. Okay. Put my stop above here, above the entry candle. And I literally just got my risk to reward of 1:1. Okay. So I've closed 80% at this last low. Okay. And I literally haven't got taken out just yet. My stop is still here. Okay. I won't move my stop, guys. I will keep my stop here. All right. And I'm still in this trade. So yeah, we'll see what happens today. So let's see. I'm still in this trade for 20%. I still think it has a bit of room to move down to. If we just look at my entry candle, guys. So yeah, I entered this candle. Yeah, it's breaking the last H1 lows here. Yeah, and it's a bearish candle, and I can put my stop above here. Okay, a few pips above the entry candle. So why can I put my stop here? Well, imagine, guys. So first of all, this is momentum trading. Yeah, this candle here tells me the momentum is still with the sellers and we can push price lower. And sure enough, we could. All right. But imagine a candle that doesn't break these lows. It's almost like a breakout trade. Yeah, if I don't get a quick break of this low of this candle, then I'm not interested. But I get a break straight away. Yeah, with this candle here. Okay. And then on the flip side, guys, imagine I have a green candle that engulfs this red candle. Then I'm not interested anyway. Yeah, it could be a reversal. So that's why I can put my stop above this entry candle. Okay. And like I say, got my 1:1. Okay, guys. So yeah, that was Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. And then the last trade from Friday was this. It was euro dollar against the Canadian dollar. Again, let's look at the day chart, guys. So we were looking to short this, guys, because price was clearly in an uptrend up to this grey zone, which is a weekly resistance level. All right. And we've got a reaction ever since then, come back down. Yeah, popped back up and came back down, creating lower highs and lower lows. All right. So we are technically in a downtrend. And then basically price got back up to this last high, which becomes an area of interest, guys. If it breaks this high, you know, not interested, but this high held. Okay. It also held on Friday. Look at this doji that formed. So this high has held. Okay, and we were just looking for a bit of H1 structure breakdown so we could come back down to here. Okay, so let's take a look now at the H1 to see what happened. And although we got a very bearish reaction, so yeah, price is in this H1 uptrend, come up to our grey zone. We were then looking for H1 structure breakdown, and then we got bang. We got a very bearish reaction, but the H1 structure still hasn't broken. Yeah, it came back up, tested these highs. And remember, guys, these highs still haven't been broken here. Okay, so this is potential red flag that price is breaking down again. So this is still potentially a trade for today, guys. But for me, yeah, on Friday, I didn't get a trade because, yeah, I need a break of this low. Yeah, this would mean, let's say price does this a bit. Yeah. And then we get a break. Yeah. Then we can start looking for shorts. But for me, yeah, H1 structure is still in an uptrend. Yeah. Higher highs, higher lows. Hasn't created a higher high. Like I say, could be a red flag. But let's see what price action does today. But again, I'm looking for H1 structure breakdown. That's all I'm looking for. But yeah, for that reason, guys, no trade on euro Canadian dollar. All right, guys. So, yeah, they're the free trade ideas from Friday. Let's take a look at today's potential trades now. So, guys, made some profit on Aussie dollar, Japanese yen on Friday. I hope you followed some of the trade ideas. And if you did and enjoyed the recap, then come join us subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash that like button. We'd love to see your faces on our channel. We don't see your faces. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, guys, today is Monday, the 16th of January, and we will look at the trade ideas for today. But before we do, three things, a trio of information. First of all, Discord channel, come join it. It will make you happy. Secondly, what is second? The live stream. You think I would not forget by now. Secondly, the live stream, guys. Come join us every Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. Yeah, it's your opportunity to engage with myself, ask as many questions as you like. So join us for that on Wednesday. And finally, guys, the mentorship program. If you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the information. Places are filling up fast, guys. So yeah, if you want to, email us. Right, so trades for Monday the 16th of January, guys. So before we look at the trade ideas, we're going to have a look at the dollar index. All right, so I'm interested in US dollar pairs and I'm not interested in US dollar pairs. Let me explain, because that makes no sense. So not this one, guys. Sorry, we're looking at the US dollar. All right, so yeah, this is the one we're looking at. US dollar index, guys. Okay. So what are we seeing? So we were seeing a break, of this important gray zone. Okay, so we got a break, and this was quite news driven. All right, and for me, if you look at my breakout versus fake out tutorial, we are seeing the lows of this candle broken. The lows of this candle have already been broken as well. So the lows of these daily candles keep getting broken, and that suggests to me that there's momentum. All right, so this is what we need for a breakout. So I don't trade the dollar index, but if I was trading this would encourage me to keep shorting this pair. This is a breakout. There's momentum. So then we have to ask ourselves, where could it break out to? And if I zoom out, guys, so this is the important gray zone that it's broken out of, where price has reacted historically. And now the next gray zone is potentially down to here, guys. In fact, I am going to move this gray zone slightly because I want to take into account, because I want to take into account this last low as well. So we've got this low and this low. So the dollar has a bit of room before it finds a little bit of support potentially. Okay, so we have room to move into. So you would think, we could start buying euro US dollar, pound US dollar, and play on this dollar weakness. And yes and no. So some of the US dollar pairs, guys, are telling me, yes, we can trade them, and others aren't. So let's look at a few examples, guys. These are not trade ideas. This is just me telling you what I look at on the chart. So let's look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. So again, we've had a breakout. If we look at the candles again, the high of this candle and this candle have been broken literally this morning. All right, so there's a bit of momentum here. All right, but if we go up to the weekly chart, I'm seeing a bit of weekly resistance here. Because this gray zone has historically, price has reacted here. And I'm potentially seeing a bit of a gray zone here. However, guys, look at the bullishness of the weekly candle. Look at this weekly candle. Very bullish. So potentially we have room back up to here. But this gray zone is just not filling me with confidence. Let's look at another one, guys. Let's look at euro US dollar. Everyone trades this. And again, we've a very bullish weekly candle. There's no disputing that. All right. But there's potential resistance here. Okay, again, price could come flying up here for 3 years. I'm not saying don't buy it, but what I am saying is, guys, is look for reasons that potentially could stop you from trading a pair. Let me rephrase that, guys. I'm not looking for reasons to stay out of a pair. Yeah, I'm not. But what I am looking for is high probability trades. And if something isn't quite right, but potentially there's some weekly resistance like there is here, then that's a reason not to buy it. Okay, and it doesn't fill me with confidence to buy it, so I stay out of that pair. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here, guys. Yeah, on euro US dollar. Again, let's look at another one, pound US dollar. Again, if we look at the weekly chart, this has proven, even here it reacted, this has proven to be a good area of weekly resistance. Okay, but again, let's drop down to the day chart. There's probably a bit, everything's telling us to buy this pair. Yeah, and perhaps it could come back up and test these highs before we get a reaction. Okay, but for me, there's just one or two reasons not to take these buys. Let's look at one more pair. Let's look at New Zealand US dollar. And again, guys, yeah, price could quite easily, this is the day chart, but again, if we go up to here, yeah, you can see on the weekly chart, this is the weekly chart, this is an area of resistance. Yeah, price could react here. So again, although we're seeing on the dollar index that price has broken out and there is momentum, I'm still reluctant to buy some of these dollar pairs. Yeah, the dollar majors. If we go down to the day chart, again, this price action, look at doji, 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 doji. Yeah, this price action doesn't fill me with confidence either. But yeah, if I had to trade this pair, I would trade it back up to these highs. Yeah, and if I had to trade any of the US dollar majors, I would trade it according to US dollar weakness. But yeah, I have other trades that are stronger for me, have higher probability. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that, guys. Having said that, US dollar, Canadian dollar, this is the one, if any of them, that does interest me, because we had a breakout of this channel. Yeah, and price is coming down. Okay. So structurally, we're in a downtrend and we still have a bit of room to move into down to these lows. Okay, if I zoom in, yeah, sellers are still in control. Look at this candle, look at this wick. Yeah, sellers for me are still in control, and we could take price back down to this last daily low. So if I was to trade any of the US dollar pairs, it would be US dollar, Canadian dollar, and just take it back down to these lows here. All right, so I just wanted to show you that, guys, what I'm seeing on the dollar majors, but none of these are really trade ideas for today. Okay, if anything, it will be US dollar, Canadian dollar short. Right, let me show you what I am looking at today. So what I'm looking at today, guys, is a couple of the yen pairs. Again, let me show you a few of the yen pairs I'm not looking at, just to get you to understand my thinking, guys, and what I'm looking at each morning. So I couldn't short pound Japanese yen, yeah, because it's already come back and hit these lows, yeah. I couldn't trade this, okay. I couldn't trade euro yen. Let's have a look at euro yen. Same reasons. Price has already come down and hit these lows. All right. Okay. But what I can trade is Swiss franc Japanese yen. Okay. Because as you can see, guys, price has broken these last lows. All right. So what am I seeing, guys? Let's zoom out a little bit as well so you can see my target. All right, let's show you on the weekly chart. So for me, guys, yeah, this is the weekly chart. All right, and price was clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, we had a lot of indecision. Remember, I love indecision followed by bang. Yeah, and it's been shooting down ever since. All right, and then also look at this weekly candle from last week. So everything tells me we have room back down to this last area of potential support here. All right, so this 136.30 level. Okay, so that's the weekly chart. I just wanted to show you this so you could see our target, and it's in a downtrend. Okay, let's drop down to the day chart now to see what we're seeing on here as well. And again, downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. You don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that is in a downtrend. That phrase is going on a t-shirt, guys. I haven't forgotten about the t-shirts. Yeah, we just got a lot of things going on, guys, at the moment. We will get round to it. Don't worry. So, yeah, structurally, guys, we're in a downtrend, and we've got, yeah, a break of that low. Okay, so I still think we have a bit of room back down to this level here. Okay, so that's what we're seeing on the day chart. Let's go down to the H1 now, because this is always my execution time frame. Let's do the H4, guys, actually. So it's a little bit clearer. So what we want to see, guys, I don't expect price to come up, you know, back up to here. Because look at the bearishness of this move. Yeah, if it retraces all the way back up to here, you have to really question, yeah, is it coming lower? Or is price been rejected at this level? Okay, so I've only got the one grey zone. These are grey zones from Friday, guys. All right, but I've only got the one grey zone, and it's this. All right, so if I drop down to the H1 chart now, what I want to see is this, guys. I want to see price retrace up into this grey zone. I want to see a bearish reaction. We can then enter the trade. As you know, guys, my first target is always the last H1 low. I will close 80% here. Yeah, this is how I roll. And then I'll let 20% run. All right, guys. So that's what I'm looking for on Swiss franc Japanese yen. We're looking for shorts. The next one, guys, we can also look for shorts is Aussie dollar Japanese yen. Because again, if we go to the day chart, we have room, yeah, to these last lows. All right, so we're clearly in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And then it's been kind of ranging a bit. But this last high never broke, okay? Because this wick closed back into this high. And then ever since then, guys, if I zoom in, yeah, you can see we've had a very bearish reaction, and we were shorting this on Friday. And then Friday's candle is also bearish. I don't like this wick. You know me and wicks, guys. I have a thing about wicks. Yeah, people have things about Ferraris, nice houses. My thing is wicks. Very sad. Okay, but yeah, we got this wick. I don't like this wick, but just looking at price structure, I think we can still take price back down to these last lows. Yeah, and complete this range if it's in a range. All right, so that's what we're seeing. If we drop down to the H1 chart now, yeah, again, I'm looking at this. So this grey zone here, again, I don't expect price to retrace up to here. Yeah, this is a daily grey zone, guys. All right. But as you can see, price in this grey zone has reacted historically. Okay, we've got this last high here. So this is a grey zone for me. If we zoom back in, all I want to see, guys, is again, price come up into this grey zone. We get a bearish reaction. We can then take price back down to these last lows, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run. When I say bearish reaction in here, guys, there's a few things I look at. Yeah, it could be, it could be a candlestick pattern. Yeah, it could be a candlestick pattern. It could be just a candle that tells me sellers have taken control, or it could simply be a breakdown in M15 structure. These are the things I look at when price enters our grey zone. I also look at what are the previous candles telling me that are building up to our grey zone. Okay, so yeah, I teach you all of this as part of my mentorship program, guys. All right, so if you're interested, drop us an email. All right, but that's what we're looking for, guys, and then we can take price lower. What else am I looking at, guys? Oh yeah, Aussie dollar yen short. Before I show you the next trade idea, guys, if you're enjoying this analysis and would like to receive it every single morning, then come join the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and also smash that like button, guys. Yeah, we'd love to have you on the channel. Right, yeah, euro Canadian dollar. I'm also still looking at this, guys. All right. All right, so on the day chart, yeah, we can see this. Let me zoom in. If I zoom in, it's because the bullishness of this move makes it difficult to zoom in, this bullish move. Anyway, you don't care about that. So we was in an uptrend. This was heavily trending, but now we've found an area of weekly resistance here. And then sure enough, price has reacted, and structurally, we're in a downtrend. Yeah, we've got lower highs, lower lows. Okay, and then price has come back up and tested this high. All right. On the day chart, guys, we haven't had a super bearish reaction here, but we have had a doji, which tells us that, you know, sellers and buyers are at, you know, they're not sure what to do with price. All right. But this is encouraging if we want to look for shorts. Okay. So because we've hit this last high, it's an area of interest. I'm just looking to take price back down to these lows. Okay. If we look at the H1 now, like on Friday, I am just looking for a H1 structure break. So for me, guys, there's obviously an area through here that is proving an area of support and resistance on the H1. Yeah, it was once resistance, and when it broke, it becomes support. Yeah, we see this pattern time and time again. So for that reason, this grey zone has become an important level. So what do I want to see, guys? Well, already we're seeing that on the H1, we're not getting higher highs. This is encouraging. And then what I want to see is a breakdown, potentially does this, and then eventually breaks these lows. Because then for me, we have a structure break. Get a retest, we can enter here and take price lower. This might not happen today, it might happen tomorrow, guys, but it depends on, yeah, how quickly price moves. But this is what I'm looking for, guys, a breakdown in H1 structure to take Euro Canadian dollar short. Okay, guys, so they're my 3 trade ideas for today. Let me just show you a couple of things I'm also looking at, guys. So I was looking at gold. Yeah, if we look at the day chart, I mean, it's clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, it's even broken out of this. So this is what I would be looking for. Yeah, I'm looking at gold, and this would be my target. Okay, because it's broken out of this grey zone as well. It just keeps breaking out of all of these grey zones. There's lots of momentum here. But for me, it's just a little bit oversold. So it's so far away from my moving average 20. So what I would like to see, guys, it's not a trade idea for that reason. It's too overbought. But having said that, you know, it can go flying up, guys. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just telling you how I see price action. Yeah, and if something's this overbought, yeah, I expect a bit of a correction, perhaps down to the moving average 20. Then we can take it higher. All right, but to buy from here, it's just not enough. Firstly, where can I put my stop? Yeah, there's not enough room to put my stop. And secondly, price is expensive here. Here it's cheap, but here it's expensive. All right. So, yeah, I look for a retrace before I can take gold pairs on. And also, guys, I'm interested in oil. Yeah, it hasn't quite reached our grey zone yet. But, yeah, I expect price to come up into here. Yeah, and then I'm looking for a breakdown in H1 structure, guys. All right. So this is not a trade idea for today, but I just want to show you what I'm looking at. All right, guys. So, yeah, we've got the 3 trade ideas for today. Aussie dollar yen short, Swiss franc yen short, and Euro Canadian dollar short, guys. That's what we're looking at today. If you've enjoyed that analysis, then come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and also smash that like button. We would love to see your faces on our channel. Let's take a look at the news now. Okay, guys, so news for Monday, the 16th of January. So America's on holiday. Lucky them. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Yeah, so so the New York Open might be a little thin on volume, guys. So, yeah, be aware of that. But the first piece of news we're interested in is this. Oh, is this, guys. At 10 o'clock, London GMT, we've got the German economic sentiment. All right, so this is a 3-star rating. This could potentially move any euro pair. And if we carry on down, you'll see at 3 o'clock, we've got the Bank of England Governor Bailey speaking. So when he speaks, he could obviously move the pound, guys. All right, so must be a bit aware of these two pieces of news. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a fantastic trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow.